Hello, darkness. You are an old friend of mine. Come, let's go. Everything you know about darkness is about to change. For a seed to achieve its greatest expression, it must come completely undone. It must crack. It must break. It must go through all of this process for a rebirth to happen. And for anyone who does not understand growth, this is the darkest time of their life. But actually, is it the darkest time of your life? Now, let's first understand the dark. Growing up as a child, we fear the dark. Darkness possesses the state of uncertainty, and people hate what they cannot explain. When you're going through the darkest part of your life, the darkness says, come with me. Let me show you who you are. Can I transform you? Can you allow me to get to introduce you to who you are? Growth happens in darkness. I am the dark. I am where life starts. I'm not the evil. Just embrace me. Let me introduce you to a better new life. And that's what darkness says to each and every one of us every time it comes. But what do? We fight it. We medicate it. We take some alcohol. We smoke some cigarette. It is a time for us to reflect and count our stocks on the things we have experienced during these sunny days. Like we know, the sunny days does not last forever. Now, the darkness requires you to put out a fertile soil so you can burst out into a better life. Imagine if you can actually reconnect to your emotions, feel every part of it without judgment, without criticism. Just feel and ask, why do I have to feel this way? What is this teaching me? Now, the psychologist says that if you allow pain or your emotions to be natural, that you feel them every 2 to 20 minutes, whether you are raging, whether you have shame, whether it is anger. But anytime you go medicating your pain, anytime you go medicating your insecurities, it could be covered, and this could last for a lifetime. So what do darkness come to do? It comes to introduce you to itself. Look at the trees. Look at the animals. None of them try to run away or fight the weather or the season. Each and every one of it feels every season. This is and bring out the newness in everything we are seeing all around us, because nature itself is not asking you to medicate it. It's simply asking you, come with me. Let me reintroduce you to other part of you that you forgot. The beautiful thing about darkness is that it asks you to renounce the fake idols that it thought that were God. Those fake things in your life, the darkness bring them to the light and tell you this is not real. This is not where you're supposed to be. This is not what you think it is. When you allow yourself through that dark stages, it brings everything to its authenticity, now leaving you to choose which path to follow. The dark reminds you that you are not being pushed. You are being invited. Can you take the invitation? When you are being carried away in your depression, in your anger, in your fear, it's because you do not want to understand the lessons that is the gift that the darkness comes to introduce to you. From the womb, it's dark. The earth where the seeds are planted is dark. At night when you sleep, the growth happens. You carry your child, and every day the child grows. You don't even notice, but growth is happening. In as much as you're not seeing it happening, it's going. That's what happens to you in dark days. In dark nights, growth is actually happening, but you can't see them. It's not something for you to think that you are inadequate, that maybe something is wrong with you. There's nothing wrong with you. Everything is perfect the way they are. Everything that you do not need to go through to the next season. The dark night has a way of stripping them off from you. It knows how to do its job to bring the newness out of you. You on the other side are screaming because this is unfamiliar. How could this be? You look around and you see how other people's phase of life is going. You start comparison. Just as the dry season strip the trees off their leaves, that's how the darkness strip you of your emotional clothing. But this is not bad. It's actually a time and a phase that you know that would not last forever. This phase will pass. It's a season. It is in darkness that the divine performs its magic that favors tough love. Darkness is where every growth happens. Darkness is not actually where the story ends. It's actually where the story begins. Your rebirth, your newness, all of them starts in darkness. Darkness will introduce creativity in you. Darkness will introduce friendship to you, your authentic friends to you, if there's anyone at all. Your darkness pushes you to death, where you once accept something you've rejected. That's darkness. It's humbling. It brings you down to your knees. It takes you to a state of absolute surrender. And the miracle starts in surrender. Once you surrender everything you thought you knew, the magic starts. During the dark days of your lives, you will hear friends and well-wishers saying things like, this too shall pass away. It's not going to last forever. You will overcome this. These words absolutely makes no sense to you. You know that they are right, but to you, nothing, no words make sense at this moment. I get it. During the darkest phase of my life, I made it alive. And because I do, you will make it alive. Not just alive, you're coming out new, rebirth, and fully alive. Equipped with all the lessons you need, all the tools that you need is going to come back alive. Because what death actually does is to kill everything you do not need again in the sun. It takes away the pride. You don't need it. It takes away fake friends. You don't need them. It takes away the ideas that is haunting you. You don't need these things because it's taking you to a new part where you do not need any of these things to grow. So the part of you that is dying in the dark, it's okay. The part of you that you are realizing the friends that are walking away are the right people going away. The people walking in are the people that is needed. Allow darkness to do its work. The season that will never last forever, but the season that will wear you a new beautiful clothes. It hands you diamond. In pain, it hands you gold. Even in your dark season, you are in a holy place, even if it feels like hell. I know this for sure because every stages of the dark nights or dark lessons I've experienced has introduced me to something better. And everyone that has ever walked away are the people who I realize, oh, I really don't need them on this phase of my life. But they need to be removed so that something better would happen. But what do you know? The uncertainty of the darkness is scary. So you can't even hear or feel the right things. What do? Surrender. So by the time darkness job is done, you find your two eyes sparkling. Your newness is here again, and then you are fully back in your glory to experience the sun. Now you're going to experience the sun in a different way, not the same way you used to, because now you can see clearer, you can feel better, you now know what is and how it is. It is no longer your usual old self. It's now a rebirth, refined you, and now at the end a new life begins if you allow the divine wisdom to guide you through the night and take you to the light. You have all it takes. It's right deep within you. Darkness is helping you to dig it out so you can beam and be that person that you deserve to be. Truth is that when we are in our dark nights, we feel that we are buried, but actually we are being planted for our new path to be rebirthed again. Learn to embrace the beauty of darkness. Allow the earth to educate you. Allow the seeds, the plants, the animals, the weather. Allow everything to teach you that you're not actually on the wrong path. You're actually on a new path that is introducing a better part of you. If you like this content, why don't you go ahead and click on the like button, subscribe to this channel, and share this video. See you on my next video. Thank you.